Hello, hello, Candy. Just waiting on more people. Hey, Flo, thank you. Ah, Candy, thank you. We're just waiting on the 420 girls. Go stream their new single, Battle Scars. Hello, I see that the 420 girls have joined. Can you ladies request to join the live, please? Hi, Miriam. I think I've accepted. Let me see. Hello. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, you guys look so good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course, of course. Just waiting for more people to come in, and then we're gonna get started. Alright, so how's your day been going so far? How's your Saturday been going?
Day's been going really good.
Yeah.
Chilling right now. Getting content in.
That's good. That's good. Seems like it's a pretty chill Saturday for you ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like relaxing weekends, honestly.
Same.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I think we could get started. So hello everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in to the FreeGxrl Spotlight. I'm your host Tina, and today we do have a special guest with us today, and we have the 420 girls joining us today for the FreeGxrl Spotlight. So for those of you who don't know what the FreeGxrl Spotlight is about, it is a segment that is hosted here monthly on FreeGxrl Media, and essentially the premise of the FreeGxrl Spotlight is to highlight ladies that are either in media or that are either in the music industry who are just doing their thing and who are just breaking barriers and just making a change in their communities. And so I just wanted to thank you ladies for taking the opportunity to speak with us today. I'm so excited to hop into this interview with you ladies. I love your music. I love everything about you guys. So I'm really excited to, dive in. to this interview. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's get into it. It's just gonna be a little kiki. I want to talk about you ladies. I want to talk about your new single as well, Battle Scars, that just came out yesterday as well. So, which is pretty exciting. And yeah, I just want to, have a little chit chat with you ladies just to get to know you, so the viewers can get to know you a little better, to get to know your music a little better as well. So from my understanding, you ladies are based in both Windsor and in Atlanta. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. And so also when I was doing my little research, so it turns out you ladies named your group 4Twnty because both of your birthdays actually fall on the same day, which is April 20th, correct?
Yeah.
Which is, wow, that is so ironic. How cool. So, do you guys that's actually coming up pretty soon. Do you ladies have like any plans for your birthday this year or anything in store?
Right now I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Just
idea.
going with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like I feel that too. I feel like sometimes like birthdays could be stressful, so you just gotta feel it out sometimes.
Like, we've always had our birthdays together. We always plan the same thing together.
Yeah.
They were kind of like, okay, let's just chill out. Enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Are you guys thinking of like doing something together this year or separate, or is it just?
We have no idea. We're just going with
Yeah.
the flow.
We spent like the last about 5-6 birthdays together.
Oh wow.
We might not do anything. I have no idea.
Even if you guys just chill, it's still it's a celebration is what you make of it. That's what I would say. So.
Or just, stepping into the new chapter. So
Yeah, no, definitely. It's
yeah.
so it's a huge celebration. It's a big deal for sure. But whatever you guys decide to do,
Yeah.
just go with it. Just take it easy. No rush. You guys still have time to figure it out. So it's it shouldn't be, and I feel like birthday shouldn't be stressful as well, because like at the end of the day it's your day, right? So it's like whatever you decide to do, like it's your business and your business only.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to know. So I know that you guys obviously you guys have essentially been an R&B duo for the past couple of years now. But I wanted to know, so when did you guys first meet, essentially?
I think the 10th grade. I think that was like a semi-formal.
Yeah.
Semi-formal in the 10th grade. And then we've just been locked in ever since.
Yeah.
Really? So when you guys initially met, so I'm assuming this is back in high school, were you guys did you guys come up with the idea of 4Twnty when you guys were back in high school, or was it kind of just a random idea that just sprung about?
At first we started with YouTube, just
yeah,
silly YouTube videos, and then once we got into first year uni, that's when we're like, okay, we can both sing. Let's,
Yeah, so you guys kind of just went for it.
Right.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so have you both always been interested in creating music or getting into music, or was it kind of just hey, okay, let's just get into music because we're both talented and yeah.
Yeah, so when we met, we both kind of had the same type of past. So she used to do YouTube as a kid, and I used to do it as a kid. We used to post covers and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were really bad back then, but
you could probably find some.
You probably could
somewhere.
So once we figured that out, and that's okay, let's do YouTube together. We were doing singing bass videos, but more even prank videos. We were doing everything. Just trying to see what kind of we could capture.
Right.
And we went into birthdays. We barely knew each other, and we had our first birthday party together.
We were throwing the best parties.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
I guess that's when people were 4Twnty or 4Twnty girls or whatever.
Right.
So once we got to university and went to the studio for the first time together, and it was kind of a joke, funny if we call each other 4Twnty, but then we're low key, it's kind of fire. So we just ended up sticking with it. Yeah.
Oh wow, I love that. I love that you guys kind of just went for it and just didn't hesitate, because I feel sometimes I feel like just like the music industry in itself could be very intimidating. And like I'm pretty sure you guys know a lot more about that than I do, but like from the outside looking in, like I know like anytime like people just mention like anything about like, you know, just getting into music, like it's, you know, it's kind of like it is intimidating because like, you know, there's so many like talented artists out there, and so like I feel like it could also, it's very complex at the same time as well, and people think like it's a lot more difficult to get into. But I love the fact that you guys kind of just like you guys like shot for the stars and just like decided to get into it, because you both are very talented.
Thank you.
As well, yeah, of course. Actually on that topic as well, I wanted to know, so when you guys initially got into music, did you guys like kind of like experiment with songwriting and like producing, or was it mostly just like you guys initially started off with like just like singing covers and just
I think songwriting.
Yeah, she leads me into songwriting because I wasn't the type to write songs before working together.
Yeah, I remember having like a verse and a hook on a song. I was like, oh, why don't you try like writing, you know, your part? So, and then she did it, and then, you know, it's been very easy ever since.
Yeah, we've gone into a lot of we've gone to producing, engineering since then. I think it just comes with like the team. Once we found like certain people with the same interests as us, we kind of just like, took from them, they took from us, and we kind of just taught each other how to work. So,
oh, that's awesome. So you guys kind of just like learned as you like as you guys got like more involved within the music industry, you guys kind of just like learned as you went. Like you guys did you guys ever like dabble with like producing or like engineering beforehand, or was it kind of just you were self-taught?
Yeah, so beforehand, no, but like the thing about us is we never want to be the people in the room that don't know what's going on. So we really wanted to at least have the lingo and know like what it is that we want out of our own
sounds
music.
that we want.
Yeah, so we had to learn the lingo. We had to learn what exactly it is that we like to hear, and then I mean, the best way to learn is if you actually do it yourself. So
yeah, no, definitely. And I feel as though like especially for you guys as artists too, it's like it's so important to also have a say in your music and to also have like that autonomy as well. So like it's really important that like it's so impressive that you guys took it upon yourselves to like actually like learn how to like mix and like master as well, because I feel as though like the more like you know, like essentially like just the more independence you also have as an artist as well, I'm assuming. So yeah, no, that's super impressive for sure. Yeah. So I actually wanted to dive a little bit into you guys like relocating to Atlanta, because I know like you guys are also based in Windsor. So like I wanted to know like when you guys had the chance to like relocate to Atlanta, like I want to know like how was that experience for you guys, like when you guys like took that stuff?
Like we planned everything. Like once we finish university, we're just like, okay, like next year we are going to go live our dreams and do what we want. We don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
So we had everything planned, like literally everything planned out, and we just left. Like sometimes you just have to put yourself in a situation and just go and just do it, because if you don't, then like, you know, you're just gonna be stuck. And the last thing was stuck in Windsor and not have anything going for ourselves.
No, for sure. So do you guys feel as though like before you relocated to Atlanta, like when you guys were still like mostly based in Windsor, do you feel as though like just like the music scene in Windsor, do you feel as though like you had a lot of support from like those who were like, even like aside from those who were involved within like the music community in Windsor, did you feel that like support like as artists when you guys were mostly based in Windsor prior to you guys leaving to Atlanta? Or do you feel as though like that support could have been more like prevalent?
I feel like before we left, we had a lot of support.
Yeah, I feel like when we were there, like it was, the energy was, you know, really on us. But the moment like we started to leave Windsor, it was like, you know,
it was more silent. It was silent.
It was silent.
And we didn't get it. We didn't really realize how much people were watching until we got back. So because we were going back and forth a lot. So like when we were here, I guess people were more like, what are they doing? Like they just we had everything planned, but it was more a manifestation. We were just like, oh, we want to move to Atlanta, but it wasn't like a for sure plan. It just kind of happened. So people were just as surprised as we were. We were just like, oh, we're gonna stay here, and then we ended up relocating and going back and forth. So like when we moved here, or we came here, people were just like silent, and we didn't. Yeah, but then when we came back, you know, we started hearing people, oh, you guys are back! Oh my gosh, you guys come back! You know, I love this song that you guys put out, and like, yeah. So the support is always the same, but I guess it's just how it goes.
No, for sure. Like, I guess you could take that as like not necessarily a negative aspect, because obviously it's like you would want, like, you know, people to like show up for you guys and like, you know, and to, you know, be more vocal about like their support towards you guys. But then again, it's like, I always say this, like, people, like, regardless of whether like people are being vocal about their support towards you guys, like, people are always watching, and people, like, even, you're right, so it's like people are like, you know, regardless of whether it's like you guys don't feel like you guys have that like support and love from people, it's like people are always watching and people are always supporting you guys regardless. Yeah, but so like from what I understand, it's like you guys feel as though like once you guys moved away from Windsor, that's when like you felt like the support kind of like died out.
Yeah.
We had a lot
like,
of fun too. Like, we were going through our own struggles like over here, like industry wise, and like being as like transparent about it, because we were just trying to process it as it was happening
and just learning too.
Yeah, we were learning a lot. So like, you know, I guess it comes with it.
No, definitely. So like, I know like Sharon, you just mentioned like struggles that you guys are like going through like once you moved out of the city. So I actually wanted to dive a little bit into that. So once you guys like relocated to like Atlanta, what would you say was like, I guess, the struggle, or like a struggle for you guys to kind of like adapt to?
I feel like when we moved to Atlanta, everything was just real. Everything was more real, because when we were in Windsor,
everything was tight knit.
Like, everything was tight knit. It's like this was Windsor, and then the dream was like over here. So that once we came to Atlanta, like the dream was still very much over here, but it was just real. I don't know. Like we were introduced to more industry people, and like, the industry is like really cutthroat. So we were meeting like people on that side of the end. There's just not a lot of like industry people in Windsor. So you know, and of course like they're Americans too. Like no bias towards Americans.
Different vibe,
but, we're not used to like the south side. So like you know, everything like it was a culture shock as well. Like everything was just like really overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, the industry is like coming here. It is a male-dominated industry. Like, we're surrounded by men a lot. So it's like sometimes you just want to see like a woman, you know, in the scene. But I mean, it is what it is. We just
But I just feel like it's so like, because I mean, moving to a new city or just like moving to like a completely like new area is just like intimidating in itself. So I feel as though it's like you guys took that first step. You know, because it's like you took that first step for you and also like for your career as well. And like obviously like it benefited you guys as well, because like you made so many connections like within the industry as well. And it's like you guys like have also evolved as artists from when you initially started, right? So like despite the obstacles, like I feel like that's so like, you know, it's very inspiring that like you guys even took that first step. So I definitely do want to like commend you guys for that, because it's not easy like having to move away from like your friends and your family, but you guys did it for yourselves and like, you know, for your careers. So I definitely do, you know, I do want to commend you guys for that, because it's never easy having to take that first step. So it's very impressive. I also like wanted to know, so do you feel as though, like, I know you guys kind of answered this question, but I guess it's like in terms of like your artistry, just in terms of like, you know, personal growth, do you feel as though like moving to Atlanta like helped you guys evolved in those aspects?
Yeah, for sure. Especially just like personal experiences, relationships. Like I've grown a lot. A lot.
So a lot happened in a year. But we really took, because we were young and like we didn't leave our house for college. We stayed in our own hometown. This was kind of like our experience as well, like being away from home for the first time. So like we went out, like we fell in love, we fell out of love, we got our heart broken. Like we went through a lot within the year. And like, I don't know, like, of course it sucks for the heart, but then, you know, we have a lot to talk about now. A lot to
And feel as though like those experiences as well, like obviously we're gonna get into like your single a little bit later into the interview, but like I know obviously like with your personal experiences that you guys have like undergone, like I feel like that's what's gonna make you guys like even like grow even like better as artists as well, because like your personal experiences, like essentially it's like you could put all of that into your music, right? So yeah, no, that's really interesting to hear. I also wanted to know, so essentially, about like your new single, actually. So about Battle Scars. I know that you guys had released it yesterday. I've been repeating it like nonstop, honestly, like ever since it's come out. Like I've been honestly like ever since you guys like have been releasing like the teasers on your Instagram, like I've been peeping it. I'm like, oh y'all are funny. you guys got jokes. But honestly, like I just love I just love the production. I love the teasers that you guys came out with about the single. So I was doing a little digging myself. So about like this new single, Battle Scars, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. So from my understanding, the single, like the inspiration behind the single was due to the fact that both of your boyfriends broke up with you guys a couple days before Valentine's Day. So the viewers want to know, everyone wants to know, like, is this factual or
not too much.
So I mean, we were broken up with. But it wasn't 2 days before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But
I
just have to double check because I was like, damn, like that's way too ironic. I was like, no way.
Yeah. I mean, everything happened like December, November of last year.
Yeah.
We just had to make it fit.
Right.
But I mean, y'all, it worked though.
Yeah,
it worked. Like, I honestly, I believed it. I was like, damn, like, no way did this happen, like, right before Valentine's. Like, there was no way. Like, I know niggas ain't shit, but, like, damn, like, this is, like, a next level type thing. Like, okay, no, good to know. Good to know. But, yeah, so about the single, I wanted to know, so what was, like, the main inspiration behind the single?
So the main inspiration behind the single, so I was going through relationship problems, and at this time, like, I'm always going through relationship problems, guys, every time. But yeah, I remember I was just going through it with this man, and I was in my feelings, was deeply in my feelings, you know, tears and all. I remember I was like, I think she was like, why don't you just, you know, write about it? I'm like, all right. So I heard the beat, you know, tears falling and all, and I just wrote the verse and the hook, and then I showed it to her, and she fell in love, and she wrote her part.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm good. I'm here.
Yeah. You know what? Look, girl, it takes with heartbreak, I know it always takes time to like heal from those experiences, but like I'm glad that like you guys had that like creative outlet. You guys have like your music, you know, as your creative outlet, and like look, a great song came out of it. So
That's all that matters.
That's honestly all that matters. But yeah, no, honestly, like I feel like with your music as well, like you guys are, like I said, like you guys are extremely talented. I've been following you guys for a while too. So, and like you guys have evolved, honestly, like from when you guys initially started. So, like I remember like one of your first singles, I think it was CGI. When you guys came out with like CGI, like oh my god, like I was bumping it nonstop. Like non-stop. So like it's just like it's so great to see how like you guys have evolved as artists. Like you guys have come so far, and like I'm really proud of you girls, honestly. Like yeah, like it's, you guys are doing really great for yourselves, and like please like continue, like just continue to shine, like continue to do your thing, honestly. Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, so aside from like Battle Scars, like do you guys have any other are you guys like currently working on any other projects, or do you guys have any other like things that like you're hoping to release like in the near future?
We're choosing between 2 singles right now.
Mm-hmm.
We release within the next like month or 2.
Yeah.
So we're like thinking of visuals and like trying to put everything together because we want to be really consistent this year.
Yeah.
We want to keep releasing back to back to back. So before we finish this rollout with this song, we need to start thinking about the next one. So we're choosing an Afrobeat and like a pop type vibe right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I know, like, especially like you guys are mostly like, I would say that you guys definitely are like R&B, but like, what would you guys say is like your musical? Who would you guys like consider like your musical like inspirations when it comes to like music?
For me, I would say like Summer Walker, SZA, Beyonce, Rihanna, all the R&B girlies.
Yeah.
I would say the same things. I love Kendrick Lamar. I love Elle Varner.
Yeah, oh, she's great.
She's my lyrical Bible. I love her. Those people, all the time.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you know what? Like, I could definitely, like, even like based on like the list of like musical inspirations you guys just provided me with, like, I could definitely hear those influences in your music as well. Like, very like sultry, very R&B. So it's like I hear it. It's definitely like you could definitely hear it in your music. So like, but I love honestly like SZA, Beyonce, like they're honestly like they're queens. They're the queens. Like I absolutely love their music as well. Like would you say like your dream collab would be?
Dream collab.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for like the Afro beats, we were thinking like Burna Boy.
He's good.
I feel like Summer Walker.
Yeah.
I love Beyonce so much, but like just something. I feel like that's just a dream. Like I don't know. Like I just wouldn't want. She watched us on. I don't want it to happen. I love her so much. She's just like over there. But
yeah. Oh my gosh. I love honestly like all of like literally like when I tell you my playlist is just literally like Summer Walker, SZA, Beyonce. Like they're really doing their thing, honestly. Like oh my gosh, like yeah, they're amazing. But yeah, no, that's amazing. I actually just wanted to circle back actually just to like, you know, just about like, you know, to you guys like relocating to Atlanta. We actually had a question in the chat. So it's from Ashley. She's one of the co-founders of Free Girl Media actually, so she's tapped in as well. So she actually wanted to know like what's the music scene like in Atlanta?
Ooh, it's heavy.
Yeah, there's a lot of creatives. Like everywhere you go, the Uber drivers, somebody's a rapper, someone's a singer. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Every event is centered around music.
Wow.
Like everybody is somebody. You know, it's like everyone calls it Black Mecca out here because like you can make it out in Atlanta, you can make it out
anywhere.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Like, would you say that like you guys have had a lot of opportunities to like network and to like meet other artists and like collaborate with other artists as well, like while you guys have been out there?
For sure.
Yeah, they throw events here like every single day.
Wow.
You don't have to wait till the weekend. Like stuff happening on a Monday, on a Tuesday. Like yeah.
Wow, that sounds hectic, but like, hey, like honestly, like if you like being outside, like that sounds like a vibe. I feel like everybody's outside every day in Atlanta. Like, oh my gosh. But no, that honestly, like that sounds so great. I just feel as though like honestly, like when I think of Atlanta, like literally like you said, Sharon, like it's literally the Black Mecca.
Yeah.
Like everyone, like all the rap artists, like all the R&B artists are like based out of Atlanta. So like I can only imagine the amount of like opportunities that like, you know, you guys have been like presented with, or like, you know, that you guys have taken up on like since being there. Like, and it's like I was saying before, like it's honestly great that like you guys took that step, because you know, like it's only up from here for you guys at this point in time, because like Atlanta, it's like there's so many networking opportunities for you guys. Like it's essentially like the hub, it's the music hub, right? So yeah, no, that's honestly like incredible. But I also wanted to touch base actually with you, Aya, because I know that you also had a collaboration with Jada. And you had the opportunity to like model for her fashion line, actually. So yeah, I just wanted to like hear about that, and like hear about like how that experience was for you.
That experience was really good.
Yeah.
So how it came about, I just saw one of the little campaign things. They're looking for models, so I literally just submitted applications and my pictures. They reached back out.
Yeah.
And I was there. It was really fun. There was a lot of people. I networked with a lot of like video directors.
Awesome.
So it was really fun.
Wow. And like, how was she as a person? Like when you met her, like
she was cool.
Yeah.
She was cool. She could have maybe a tad bit friendlier, but she was nice. She was nice. She's a cool girl.
That's, you know what? Honestly, like I feel as though like sometimes it just happens. You know, maybe like it wasn't intentional as well. But like, you know, just as long as like, you know, you had a good experience. But that's like honestly like that's so awesome, because like she's a huge personality online as well. So like that was like really great exposure for like you like, you know, for you guys as well. But yeah, no, that's like super awesome. Like I'm really glad that like you were able to experience that. No, for sure. So I also wanted to know, so what's next for 4Twnty? Where do you guys see yourself in like the next 5 years?
We want to be signed.
You said 5 years?
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
So hopefully a record deal. We want to be global, traveling. Just want the exposure. Just want to be everywhere around the world.
I feel like the main goal for us really is like businesswomen. In general. Like we love music, like that's our like first outlet, but we definitely after the music at that 5-year mark, like we want to be extended to a lot of different avenues. Whether it be like in film or fashion, just real estate. Like we want to really like expand everything. But the first step is music. We definitely want to get more into the industry and like find ourselves there, and then just like branch out.
No, definitely. It's like you guys like essentially just want to like kind of like establish like 4Twnty as like a musical group, and then it's like you kind of just want to take like different like business ventures, which is no, for sure. I see, honestly, there's a lot of artists like even in the industry right now who have kind of like followed that similar path. Like I think the first person that comes to mind is like Rihanna. Like she already like established herself as an artist, and now she took so many different business ventures. Like she even forgot about music. Like, you know, like that's honestly like so awesome, because it's like if you guys like interested in like so many like different things as well, it's like you never want to limit yourself, right? So like it's so great that like you guys want to take like those different avenues, because it's like essentially it's like before you know it, it's like 4Twnty is now a brand, right? Like you guys are more than music. Like you guys are essentially like, you're a brand. So no, that's honestly like so great. Like you guys have honestly like been doing like so great for yourselves, like just so great like within your career as well. We've like here at FreeGxrl Media, like we've been eyeing you guys. Like if anything, like I was the one, like because I essentially run the segment, and so when my sister and I were, you know, we were discussing in our meetings, we were like, okay, who do you guys want to have next for the FreeGxrl Spotlight? I was like, nah, I want the 4Twnty girls. I was like, nah, like I want the 4Twnty girls, because we have been eyeing you guys like for quite some time now, and like we've been like huge supporters, you know, huge supporters of your music, of your artistry. So no, like I'm honestly like I'm just so happy that like, you know, I had the chance, the opportunity to speak with you ladies today, because it was just so great to like, you know, just to hear about like, you know, your background, just to like hear about essentially just like, you know, just about your career in general. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to speak with me about your new single, and you know, just to speak about like, you know, just your experience in general. Like I had a great time with you ladies. And so I actually wanted to know, where can the viewers like find you guys, like aside from Instagram? Like, do you guys have a website or any other social media?
Nice. We do have Twitter, which is we are 4Twnty. TikTok, we are 4Twnty.
Yeah.
And everything is in our link in our bio as well for the Battle Scars music video and all the links.
Perfect. Okay, well, viewers, make sure to stream Battle Scars, okay? The new single by 4Twnty. The video is also out on YouTube. But yeah, like just be sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into the FreeGxrl Spotlight, and thank you so much, I am Sharon, for tuning in, for taking the time tonight to speak with me. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure speaking with you ladies, and we're definitely gonna be supporting you guys. And yeah, I really hope you ladies have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. It was such a pleasure. All right, thank you for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Bye, ladies. All right, thank you everyone for tuning in to the FreeGxrl Spotlight. And oh, someone has a question. Yes, Ashley, go for it, girl. Or Ashley, do you actually want to join the live?
Hey everybody, on the FreeGxrl Media page.
Hello everyone. Hello. Hi Ashley, thank you for tuning in.
So I guess we're really doing this. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think I would be on here next.
Hello everyone.
Hi. Am I botched and everything?
Hello,
oh my
lady.
Hi,
Hello,
guys.
everyone. Welcome our founder, our creator, Ashley Igoreo. She has joined us on the FreeGxrl Spotlight. We just finished with with the 4Twnty girls. So, Ashley, how did you find the FreeGxrl Spotlight with the 4Twnty girls?
I thought it was
Hello.
Okay, girls. Hello. I thought it was great.
Absolutely.
The 4Twnty girls are super interesting. I was tuned in the whole time. I think it's a big ballsy thing to do to up and leave your city and move to the States like that. I've been to Atlanta a few times, and it's kind of crazy out there. So, and I can only imagine like the entertainment districts and scene and all of that. So I'm definitely like, I'm giving them kudos.
They got balls. Like, honestly, these girls, like, they're super talented. Like, and like, even for myself too, like, I am from Windsor as well. So, as you guys know, like, I am based in Windsor. Ashley's based in Ottawa. And so the past couple of like artists on, or like actually like guests on the FreeGxrl Spotlight have been based from Windsor because of me. But I honestly love I love the 4Twnty girls. Like, they're extremely talented, and I've been following them for some time now. And so I've had the opportunity to kind of just, you know, just see them grow as artists, and they're so like they're so amazing. They're so great, and like I'm so glad that they had that chance to, you know, just up and go to Atlanta and just do their thing, honestly.
Look, I'm all for people following their dreams, okay? When I heard that they left, I said, yes, good for you. said yes.
Yeah.
Good for you. You know,
Absolutely.
like do what you got to do for yourself. I'm all for that. And you're a great interviewer.
Thank
I
you,
was hooked the
Ashley.
whole
Thank you.
time.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate your feedback as well, because I always want to better myself as an interviewer, and I always want to better myself for me and for Free Girl Media. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for that, Ashley.
Amen. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, I think we can hop off the live now.
Yeah, we should. I love
we should do this more often.
Yeah.
We should actually do a live like together.
I think we should.
I think that we should do that.
I think we should. I think
good.
this was great. Absolutely.
You want to
I will
interview the founder of...
Yeah.
Interview the crap out of me, girl. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, we love
you're
you,
welcome.
We love you, girls.
And we love you.
But
We're
honestly speaking, like, yeah, like I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for the girls. I'm here to support the girls.
Well, ma'am, this is your show, so you decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good.
Okay, this was it. Thank you for stopping in. You know, we appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for
yeah, man. Anytime.
Forcing me into the live still. Thanks for forcing me into the live still. It was great. It was a great 5 minutes, but
okay.
Bye everybody. It's a wrap for the third edition of the FreeGxrl Spotlight.
I'm gonna wrap everything up, but I love you, Ashley, and I will talk to you in like a couple minutes.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, everyone. That was the. Okay, everyone. That was the third edition of the FreeGxrl Spotlight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That was the founder of FreeGxrl, aka my older sister Ashley. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It was so lovely speaking with the 4Twnty girls. And like I said, you guys can find them. Go stream their new single Battle Scars, which is out now on all streaming platforms. And it is also, and the music video is also out on YouTube, so make sure to tune into that. But other than that, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their Saturday night. And stay tuned for the next edition of the FreeGxrl Spotlight. So everyone take care and see you next time. Bye.